You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 14 of Deploying Dortmund. We are in Division 1. We have 10 points from our first 4 games and are on track to win our second Division 1 title. We won it last season. Let's see if we can get back-to-back titles. That would be an absolutely amazing feat. Now, I'm going to make the deal with you that I quite often do. If you manage to get this video to over 1,000 likes before 7 PM tonight, I will upload another episode of Deploying Dortmund. Double uploads for the win, so spam that like button like crazy. Let's get this one over 1,000 likes. Now, if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out FIFAUTOnline.com. Their link is down in the description. A very fast and reliable coin service there for you. Now, our team is looking pretty hot. You can see that we're still rolling in the 3-5-2 formation, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. We are planning to change our formation. The arrival of the informed Royce is getting pretty imminent. It's going to happen soon, and I don't want to play a left-sided Royce down in left mid slot because I don't think he's going to get enough action there, and he is one of our best players. That means that we're going to either have to play a formation with left wings or left forwards. I'm thinking left forwards, and I don't want to play a formation with 3 at the back in this, situation. I just don't think the 3-4-3 or the 3-4-2-1 formations are particularly strong. So those two are out. That leaves us with the 4-3-3, the 4-3-2-1, and the 5-2-2-1. Now, I personally would go for the 5-2-2-1 because I think it's a very strong formation, very easy to play with, and we'd win a heck of a lot of games. I know it's considered very sweaty, but I'm going to make this decision completely up to you guys. There is a Facebook poll on my Facebook page. The link to that is also down in the description. I'll make sure that I link it pretty obviously so you can all get over there. There will be the poll set up there for you to vote for either the 4-3-3, the 4-3-2-1 or the 5-2-2-1, and whichever one gets the most votes will be the formation that we end up using when we buy the informed Royce. So it is completely up to you, and as I said, I'm hoping for the 5-2-2-1 just because it's so overpowered and I'm not particularly good with the other two formations, but as I said, might be a bit too sweaty for your taste, so it's totally up to you. Go down in the description. If you're over on the Facebook page and you haven't liked it already, I occasionally update with stuff and do giveaways over there and stuff like that. So it's always good to follow me on every media as well as my Twitter and all that jazz. But enough plugging for myself. We're going to get on with the episode. Obviously, make sure you go and vote before the end of this episode, and I will get that implemented in the next couple of episodes whenever I manage to get the informed Royce. Now, we are currently absolutely bulldozing this guy, and we do end up winning 4-1. He had PK sent off, which gave us a penalty, and then we had another penalty given by him, and Leitner managed to convert both of those. So pretty good going from the team. Means that we are a little bit closer to that Division 1 title, and we're looking pretty strong, I won't lie. We're not really struggling with these games. We're going to go into the next game straight away. We have got some trading in this episode for you. I know that I've been promising it for a long time, but I finally got round to it, but we'll talk about that more in a minute. And you can see we're coming up against a 4-2-2-2 BPL team, but it's got Schneider chucked in there, the Inter Milan version. Oh, it's not even a BPL team. I mean, it's got BPL players, but it's also got La Liga players in there. Wow. Completely underestimating the hybrid. The only reason I don't like it is because Schneider's not on full chem. Now, we end up going into the lead. You can see the predicament he was in. I had a man running with me on the right. He was trying to either mark him so I couldn't cut it across and have an easy attempt, but he left it too late to come and close me down, so I just had an easy attempt on goal anyway, which meant we took the lead. However, he came back with Rami, a corner, and Rami climbed well to put that one into the back of the net in the 39th minute. So it's 1-1 at this point, and seconds later, you can see some great work from the team here. Really nice passing movement. Royce eventually getting through on goal and finessing that one into the back of the net to give us a 2-1 lead. And we go even 3-1 up here. You see that we come into the box with Sheba. He does a little jink to take the ball past the man, but he gets clipped. And it does mean that we are going to be taking another penalty. This time it's Hummels because he has the highest penalty stats on our team. Pretty sure that will change once we manage to, pick up the informed cards. But we'll have to wait and see. So we're 3-1 up. But he manages to get probably one of the most bizarre goals I've ever seen. Look at the ball just bounce over Weidenfeller's head. He heads it straight into the ground. Not a particularly good header. In fact, I'm not even sure if he headed it. I think it might have just deflected off one of his players and just bounced into the back of the net. Rami ends up getting the goal, but it wasn't enough to stop us getting the win. We end up winning that one 3-2, so that's a good result. We're 5-0 in this division. Well, 5 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses in this division. And our record actually looks pretty good. You can see that we're 42-5-7, so we've got a very good record going on at the moment. Now, I've done the trading. You can see I've picked up 3 different players. The first one being trading this second informed Vertonghen that I got for 68,000, trying to list him up for 79,000. He's in a good formation, 4-3-3. An informed Vidal that we picked up for, I believe, 81,500, listing up for 92,000. So, you know, we're looking to make about, you know, 5 to 6k profit on each of these players, which is pretty good going. A centre mid Ronaldinho that I got at 88,000, going to be listing him up for 98,000. I think the lowest Ronaldinho on the market was about the 90,000 mark, but obviously this one is being moved to a centre mid and therefore is more valuable because he's had that centre attacking mid to centre mid card put on him, and that's something you always need to look out for when you're trading. Now, I'm sorry there wasn't more trading. I'm actually just, you know, finding my feet on the old trading scene again, because it's been a while since I did any trading, and it's just taken me a little bit of time to actually get to grips with it and start picking up those players. I was trading for a good hour to pick up those three deals, and that's pretty poor considering, you know, I had over 1 million coins to try and get rid of, and I only got rid of about 300,000. But, you know, we'll make sure that we do better in future trading sessions. So we take the lead in this game. We are 1-0 up, and then we're 2-0 up. I think it was Blazikowski got the second. I'm not really sure who got the first. It may have been Shiba. I wasn't looking, but I'm sure you guys can tell, or go back and rewind it and have a look. So we are 2-0 up, then we're 3-0 up. Lewandowski just going through. Pepe just getting left behind. Didn't think that Pepe would actually get left behind Lewandowski, but he did. And this is a really nice goal. I actually really like this one. So if you watch carefully, here comes Bender just on the edge of the box, chests it and volleys it in. A really nice goal, especially from Bender, since he's not much of an attacking player, although I have scored a couple of really good goals with him in the past when I've used him in Bundesliga teams. So I do know he has the ability to score a lot of goals. Now, we make a mistake and actually give away one goal right at the end, but it really was too little too late for the guy, because we were 4-0 up at that point. So we end up having a 4-1 result, and we're actually now within one game of winning the Division 1 title, so we can win it on our next time. We only need 2 points. We've got 3 games remaining. It looks very likely that we're going to win that title, so we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next game. So what I've done is gone away and put the stats of the players on the screen. I know you guys love to keep up with the stats, see who's doing well in the team. You can see that Shiba is our top scorer with 30 goals. He's played 29, so he's actually got more than a 1 goal per game ratio. Lewandowski's just behind him with 27 goals in 32 games, so his record or ratio isn't quite as good. Then we have Royce on a 1-for-1, who has 24 games played and 24 goals scored. So I'm thinking that Shiba is definitely a very strong striker. I thought that we were going to struggle for strikers, because obviously Lewandowski is the only one that is going to be long term in the squad, but you know, we got a fantastic backup in Shiba there. We are getting so many goals with him, and he is doing really well for the team. So we are going to go into that final all-important game, and we come up against a 4-4-2 BPL Serie A hybrid with Ogbono, Abate and Marchetti from the Serie A, and a bunch of very strong players from the BPL as well. But we do take the lead. A very nice little lobbed header through to Leitner from Goetze proves pretty difficult for him to handle, and we do end up taking the lead in the 5th minute. However, he immediately responds with the Podolski header from that corner in the 7th minute. We are not in a good position. I don't like to, you know, concede too many goals. It does put you under a lot of pressure, and fortunately for us, we did take the lead pretty much instantly again, this time through Bender. Good work from Lewandowski on the edge of the box to actually make the space have the shot, which came off the post unfortunately, but Bender was there to apply the diving header and finish. We then go 3-1 up through Royce, a sublime header in the 61st minute to give us that 3-1 or 2-goal cushion. Really good work from the team, but he comes back again. See here, really nice dribble from Bale. I'm not really sure what I was doing. I was just all over the place, and he does manage to put that one into the back of the net. So it is 3-2 at this point. But fortunately for me, I did go all out sweaty, put my men at the back, you know, play ultra defensive to make sure that we did come away from this game with the win, and therefore we do end up winning the title. There you go, we won it in 8 games. We're still looking for that perfect division. Really want to get, you know, a title in 7 games. That would be absolutely fantastic if we managed to do that, but maybe we'll be able to do that in the next season. You know, we're playing pretty strong, playing pretty well. So guys, don't forget that if you manage to get this video to over 1,000 likes before 7 PM tonight, I will be uploading another episode of Deploying Dortmund. I know how you love the double episodes, and the support on this series has been absolutely incredible so far. And don't forget to head over to my Facebook page and go and vote for which formation we're going to change to. It's either the 4-3-3, the 4-3-2-1, or the 5-2-2-1. You know my preference, but it's completely up to you. Other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.